Hi, are you ready for a reading? I think we are. This is Toby. He's happy to be here, so am I. Thank you. Hi, this is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. Thank you very much for coming to my table tonight. This is the tarot reading that uses a horoscope diagram as a tarot card diagram because that horoscope labels 12 topics that are all topics that are important to humanity, important to human lives. So we're going to talk about each one of those categories. You're going to love it because we get a lot of information out of this in a short period of time. Okay, number 2. It's also the channel where my friend Link prints a calendar. And okay, here's something that he says happens on August 14th. The crossing of the Styx. Charon, Charon, the ferryman, accepts 7 gold coins to take the body of Axia, secret lover of Hermes, to Elysium, abode of the blessed. So the crossing of the Styx, Charon the ferryman accepts 7 gold coins to take the body of Axia, the secret lover of Hermes, to Elysium, the abode of the blessed. We'll listen to that. Alrighty, now we've got the Robin Wood deck here, and we're going to lay out the cards starting with the first house, which in this case governs what you're thinking about right now, Mr. and Miss Libra. First house, we'll get the King of Cups. Look at that. And the Hanged Man. Okay, so what I'm going to say is that sometimes you love people too much. And because you love people too much, you may see or view their activities as something less than the horrendous, not horrendous, as something more or even less. How should we say this? The Hanged Man is let's start over. The Hanged Man is a representation of the god Odin, who made mistakes in his life. So in order to improve his score with challenges, let's put it that way, he plucked out his own eye and he hung himself upside down in a tree for 9 days. That's what you do when you're a Viking. And so that's what leads me to believe that you love people so much, you will hurt yourself and them trying to be good and kind to them. Libra, you are diplomatic and loving and highly sensitive to people's feelings. So you work very diligently to provide them solace when they need it. Sometimes, so it might be good to be a little bit more selfish once in a while. Okay? Second house is this one says, gee willikers, you're happy with your money. This guy has got 9 cups. He was one of the best cards in the deck. And he's very happy with it. So either you got your vacation check, your bonus check, you're taking off for a fabulous vacation anytime, any minute now, because you're happy with it, what you're doing with your money. Third house is communication. You're not talking to people. Look here, she's asleep. This is just a card of no activity at all. So maybe that's how you restore yourself, because being kind and diplomatic and trying to make statements that will make another person feel better, sometimes it takes a lot out of a person. It takes a lot of, what do they call it? Emotional labor. They call it emotional labor. So you're not spilling the beans much anymore these days, okay? Okay, 5 is romance, creativity. Oh, look, you're having fun. Woo-hoo. Romance, creativity, children, games of chance, that kind of thing. Recreation, your hobbies. You ain't doing nothing this summer except having fun. That's your law this year. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hang on just a minute. I did this wrong. This is your 4th house. You're having parties in your 4th house. That's okay. You're having parties. 5th house is romance and creativity. And you're like, okay, where's the romance? Can we find a little romance to put in this life? Maybe you're getting some romance, but you would like some more. And maybe that's one of your projects for this summer is to find more time to have fun. If this is your fifth house of fun, romance, creativity, games of chance, recreation, hobbies, those kinds of things. And you're looking for more of that stuff. Looking for more parties and more of that stuff. Okay, sixth house is work and health. What do we have here? Work and health. What's going on at work? Okay, the tower is never as bad as it looks. It means an unexpected event. Now, the tower is varying degrees of unexpected event. It's surely not likely that your house is going to catch on or get struck by lightning, catch on fire, and you're going to jump out the window. That's not going to happen. However, there will be a little kerfuffle at work and a little kerfuffle with your health that you may not have been expecting. What if you twist your ankle and now you have to wear a brace and you wanted to walk the streets of, oh no, not Jerusalem, Rome and Paris and stuff like that. So there's going to be a little hiccup in your ability to 5, 6, complete and feel comfortable with a work situation and with a health situation. So you're going to take a look at that. Okay, seventh house is marriage partnerships and business partnerships. Look, this is a very happy card. And this looks like, gee willikers, the match to this card because these people are happy. But I don't think it's a 1, 2, oh, this is opposite this. That's okay because it's still an excellent card. And it means you actually make an excellent mate because you put other people first. That's why you're the Empress. Okay? Eighth house is money from other people. Well, look here. We should have a sword here. Sword signifies new beginnings, and swords signify intellectual activity, contracts, phone calls, messages, things like that. Anything. Oh, by the way, if you're having trouble with your electronics these days, it's because Mercury is retrograde. Mercury was the god of communication. So your computer won't come on, or your phone goes, then there's a little dance, and you'll know it's because Mercury is retrograde, and it's going to be that way till the end of the month. Okay, so why? Okay, so it has to do with income tax checks, inheritance checks, lawsuit checks, and bonus checks, those kinds of things. Now okay, so what I'm going to say is there is no guarantee of any money coming through under those categories this year. There's no guarantee. There is at least some conversation about it. Because you may hear, because this is a card about communication, you may hear that so-and-so decided to put your name in his will or her will or something like that. Or you could find out they didn't. Sorry. Okay, ninth house is philosophy, religion, higher education, and long-distance travel. Now look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Philosophy, religion, higher education, and long-distance travel. So what they're telling you, and what the gods and the spirit guys are telling you right here is be patient with those topics because this year might not be the year. You can plan for the next long-distance vacation you're going to take, but I don't think it's going to be this year. You can plan to increase your intellectual bandwidth by taking a course, but I don't think it'll be this year, but you can plan on doing it next year. So it's all about decisions that you take in stride according to timing. Okay? Okay. 10th house is your career. Whoop, we got a money, and we got a queen, and we got the oh my, stop, really? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait a minute now. Are you sure you're working? Because you look way too happy. These people are treating you way too good. So what the thing is about this is that this is a money card. Yes, that's why we work, for money. There's no other reason. Number 2, this is a card of wands governs business. So you may have a woman boss or it may be a man boss. It doesn't really matter. It's just that somebody, you know what? And if these cards are speaking to me the truth, then kiddo, the people you work for want to keep you happy. They want you to have everything you need to do your work properly and with care, because this is the card of the highest good of all concerned. So these people think, it means your bosses, the people you work for, think they have your, Mr. and Miss Libra's, best interests at heart. Now, you might have a different opinion, but these people think that they're doing right by you. And it sure looks like they may be trying harder than other employers. Okay? And you know what? You're loving it there. That's what this says. They treat you so well, you're like, suspicious. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that 10? Yeah, this is 11. This is long-term plans. I don't know if you got a long-term plan yet. This guy's still trying to figure out a long-term plan. You know there's better stuff out there for you in the future, but right now you got your hands full. There's, everywhere you step, there is a project to be tackled. Okay? Or a project to be smoothed over, whether it's in your house or at work or around the yard or whatever. So you haven't got a long-term plan yet. It wouldn't hurt to start thinking about one, but because that's all you have to do right now. You just have to think of, if you can find a way to think about putting some more money in a 401k, great. Okay, 12th house. Oh, well, what this is, it's another communication card, because this is a wand. And it's about new beginnings. So what are you dreaming up in your... Okay, so what I'm going to say is, I put this card on it just so I'd have a modifier, just so I could have a little more information about this. So you may have found in the last several years at your place of employment that there have been many items of knowledge, particular points of knowledge that you have picked up and stored in the hopper, so to speak, because you realize that knowledge is going to become priceless at some point in the future, and you have experience in it. So keep up with that. Okay, keep up with that, because this right here says that even though these people are good to you today, if you got a better offer, you'd run off. If you got a better offer, you'd run off. Because, promises don't pay the bills. People like to be treated well, but they need money. So I'm going to say that your loyalty goes deep. I'm going to say that. However, when the loyalty, the return of the loyalty falls short of your expectations, can we say that? Expectations of, you expect to get X $1,000 a month because that's what it costs for you to live? Okay. So there. So congratulations. This is all in around, Mr. and Miss Libra, look like you've got a good handle on the activities in your life. So I'm happy to be able to say that. We don't have, if there were a bad card, it would be this. Watch out for the little kerfuffle at work, and maybe with your health. Okay? But after that, and you're going to be learning some things that you didn't think you'd have to learn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, romance and creativity. Yeah, you want more fun, more activities, more action, more ability to enjoy yourself. But God, the days are long, and the nights are dead, and the sun shines. Isn't that an America song? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for coming to my table. I appreciate it, and I hope it's helped you, and I hope you come back and see me again. This is Sherry at Twisted Granny Tarot. Thank you very much. Bye.